Yeah, the fact that we have no alliance chat is kind of weird. I mean, very weird.
Only the one that would know would be the guild leader.
I'm gonna assume that somebody had a disagreement with one of the other clans and they all broke things off. But it's like alliances in this game is
Distract the
different, though. I
infested
mean,
while a lone Tenno operative hunts for
the
supplies.
clans in this game
Set
don't
off the
function like the
alarms to
guilds in
start.
ESO. This is what I gotta check my volume on my music.
I can hear it.
That's why I say I gotta check the volume. Alright, it's
A
stabilized
steady
now.
stream of
It's at
toxic
its
spores
default
is being
volume for my
released into
night
the
mode.
area. Hold on. Emergency life support is inbound.
Kill him.
Wow, someone joined.
I'm not surprised. Using the group chat just in case they say something silly. Oh, it's a Gara.
Get ready for a capsule.
Immediately they see your bubble, they run away to the different area.
Oh, that's so stupid. You don't even give two fucks. If anything, the bubble benefits you.
It can also hinder too. It goes both
I've
ways.
delivered a life support
It goes both
capsule to
ways.
the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Alright, now that you can challenge things. Now it's time for this.
Man, today we got up to 90. Dude, it got so fucking hot outside. I actually took the grass seat outside to get some sunlight to help bolster its sun. But I decided, about an hour out there, I decided to change my mind and take it back in the house. That container is like a dark colored container, and like, you know, dark colors and sunlight don't work too well. I don't want to fry my grass now.
Life support on the way.
We're gonna have to move with our
I don't know. We have plenty of bodies over here. We might have to go.
Another life support capsule is now available.
What do you think might have happened with the Alliance?
I don't know.
I would just guess. My guess, it has something to do with...
Your guess is literally as good as mine.
Makes sense. Well, when you consider the fact we like, when I logged in the afternoon, it was there this morning, and now it's gone.
Like I said, the only way you would know if you asked the guild leader. So he would be the only one that will probably will know.
Yeah. Wow, wow, Garen really is trying to avoid me like the plague.
should type in the chat, what are you, scared of Limbo?
No, that would come off as being sick.
Not really. If they can't work as a team, you might as well not even be in here.
That's a fair point. It would make it easier if you sent it, though.
I'm not the one on Limbo.
True.
Is off to a successful
He's
start.
gonna leave. I know for a fact. Yep.
Extraction is ready.
He's probably gonna dip right out. I checked the arbitration mission out of curiosity and it's interception. I know you said a few days ago that you don't want to be farming Omniforma, but I think it may have just been fatigue or the overwhelming thought of not getting what you need in such a short. But there, I knew it.
Should call him out right now. What are you, scared of Limbo?
No, I don't want to be a dick.
It's not being a dick.
I don't want to be. Well, it'd be kind of rude. It's
really.
not just that though. Like, well, to be fair though, I didn't have it set to public. Oh. Perfect. Yeah. Imagine if my Thunderball gets carried away by your tornado. That would be funny.
It can't though.
I know it can't. So if it actually did get carried away, most likely it wouldn't bolster its damage charge. It only builds up damage for per second. Like the Thunderball works like this. With the coil recharge, the longer the ball's out and rolling, the more damage it stores. And all in one big thunderstorm. What do you have for dinner tonight?
Hamburgers cooked on a grill, french fries, and sweet corn.
Breakfast for dinner for me. It was my idea. By the way, I actually checked to see how many Morphers I had out of curiosity this morning when I was crafting my farmer.
Yeah.
I have a lot. I had a lot more than I thought. I actually was thinking that, wow, I might be running low on Morphers too, since I was helping you farm for Morphers the other day, but after looking at 2265, I'm like, I think I'm good. You only need one Morphix per Morma. However...
Yes, but once you start crafting a lot of it, you're going to run out of it very
You will all
quickly.
share in this bounty.
Having
Hold out as long as
2200
you can.
Morphix is not going to make you run out of defenses. But seeing on your end, though, I'm more than willing to help you get up there, though. Remember, put in the hours and reap what you sow.
I mean, it seemed like a lot, but it can go pretty quickly.
Honestly, I'm not sure what other items I can take to Morphix. Like, I do like the idea of Morphix, though. It's a metal. It's a soft metal that changes shape or something like that. Like a ferrite or like a ferro, whatever that word is called. It's like that liquid silver metal from Elden Ring that changes shape and stuff.
Mercury?
I think so. Could be, it's like mercury. Maybe less toxic than mercury. You want to do that 15?
You can. Ouchie.
Oh shit. Damn it, best to leave my friend alone. Safe mode active. Alright, I'm taking off the stasis. Toxic Angel?
No.
I have taken massive chunks of damage from the Infested, and it was not from Toxic Ancients either. I've been noticing that the other day as well. I don't know what enemy is hitting me that hard, but holy crap, dude.
I didn't get my bus up in time when I got down.
No, I don't think it would have mattered. I've actually been fully buffed and I've not lost massive chunks of health. The only reason why I have to have a high supply is because of my damn Gavat. I'm telling you, that Hunter Recovery is a very good mod to have. Dude, my Thunderball is electrocuting the tornadoes.
Yeah.
Electrifying the tornadoes.
Well, it's supposed to.
That's a hell of a scene.
I don't have that mod on for my Null-Star yet either.
Neutron Star.
Yeah.
That doesn't really make you any tankier. All it does is it helps you prime enemies.
I also didn't have my wind buff on either.
I don't think your windshield is going to save you from the majority of the...
It does from physical damage. These are all physical based enemies.
Isn't windshield based on projectile though?
No. I don't think so.
Alright, well anyways, let's just get out of here.
You said
It's
15.
time. Yeah, it's 15.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
15.
Your will was
That
greater.
Garrett didn't stay here for very
good.
long, did she?
Nope. Oh, Max.
What? I didn't even know. Were you leveling something up?
Yeah.
Spore saturation is nearing critical mass.
Told you that.
After that point.
It's kind of hard to keep track of everything, but yeah. You resetting her, or?
If I need to, yes, I will be.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take my guns off.
I'm gonna get ready for my Rift Gaze ability. I am gonna have to get at least one gun active for the Night Wave.
Yeah, she's gonna need to be reset. Actually, I'm gonna reset this one.
I never thought about it. Just like the Cicatid. That new weapon that came with Araxia. I never reset it. Never really bothered, never cared. Naturally, I know what I'm going to use. Dual Coda Torsica. I have kind of an itch to try out these guns in a little bit. Enemies damaged by the Coda Dual Torsica spread 3 spores on death, which will inflict cold status chance. Additional shots to infected enemies inflict 1.5 times more damage. Or maybe... How about my old Plasma? I haven't used my this kit gun in a long while. Coal and gas. Do I need coal and gas? Probably not. Yes. This gun does like 37,000 damage. But I never ever use it. I don't really use a lot of guns. They throw me off like jams. Alright, I'll be back. Oh, and before you say it, I actually turned on the Helix lamp.
Hmm.
Brought it in here. I haven't used my Helix lamp or my Aurora projector in so long. Now it is like kind of, not used anymore. So I figured, let's go back to using them. All right, I'm gonna double check my gear real quick. Pisties are gas, pistol, or should I say pistol shotgun, cold, gas. I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, give me a sec. I upgraded my dual Inkanen toxin blades. I resetted them so I can put. I took off the Umbron cards. The Umbron cards were pointless to have on this melee weapon. My opinion. I replaced the Umbron cards with galvanized steel, so I can put that on there, and then so I can have more slash with it. And I actually went from 3K to 14K for damage with them. So I improved them way much better than they were. I thought I'll give them a try. I haven't used them in a while, and they're almost fully upgraded, so I might as well just finish upgrading them.
Ugh. May have drank a little too much milk.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy.
It's been so long since I used my catch moon kit gun.
You know, and this will feel familiar to me. You know, I'm a dual blade user and Monster Hunter, and this is like familiar combat for me.
Oh my god, the fire rate on this thing is ass! What the hell happened? But boy, is it clearing rooms.
Prepare for life support.
So many green fart clouds.
Oh yeah, you're using. Oh, I knew you were talking about that. The dual kicker, right?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I have seen some people use that weapon so fucking well that they walk away with like 3,000 fucking kills in 20 minutes, which is amazing.
I amplified their damage to 14K.
However, the majority of the people who actually can get away with that are mostly Sarens. I've seen at least 2 Sarens use that weapon. One Gara Prime. Well, one Gara, a couple Sarens, but most of the time you see Sarens using that because of how toxin works. When I don't want to say Oraxia, in fact, what's the sacrifice of legs?
By the way, these do the highest damage of all my melee weapons. Now, even more than the Fisties. I'm not even joking. They do 14K.
ready for a capsule.
They're dying to my fart cloud so quickly.
Another life support capsule is now available.
I almost feel like I'm using a bow right now because of how slow this fire rate is.
I did not put any crit damage into these weapons because I'm using
Gratis chance.
well, that too. I'm also using galvanized steel. Galvanized steel gives you crit damage when you kill an enemy.
It actually is better than the Ura mods have felt so obsolete over the years, dude. Not for the Warframe itself, but for the melee weapons, the Ura mods need to be better. I feel like they need to be upgraded or modernized because when you compare the galvanized mods to the overall mods, there's no comparison. Okay, I'm not gonna use this gun for a while.
The ass?
So slow. It's not lacking in damage. It's just so slow. It's ruining my rotation. I want to be fast. I'll worry about that daily challenge some other time. I'll shoot him in the face. Ah! Nobody joined us this time. That's good.
I don't even know what the default crit damage for these weapons are. I mean, I could take off one of the slash mods. I have 2 slash mods on it.
Has just made their first discovery. Keep up the
Because
good
this
work.
weapon focuses a lot of slash, so I kind of focus more into slash for it. But I can put crit on if I can. But I don't know what the default crit is for these weapons. Because you can crit with status damage. By the way, these are a lot smoother and faster than the Fisties.
I can see the saying that. I mean, it really boils down to your rotation. And that does count as a meta weapon too. So you're right up there with that. I don't know what the actual mod configuration is for that weapon that perfects its usage, but I'm pretty sure some people in the clan might actually help you improve on it too.
Or I can just look a video up on it.
Or you can just look a video up on it.
Most people would just tell you to use the green shards, and I was thinking about putting those on her.
On your Zephyr?
Not on my Zephyr, but mainly be on
I was about to say, not a good idea. I mean, you want to. I mean, if you're building for toxin damage, like Saren, you gotta go Saren, baby. Saren with her toxin damage combined with it. Now, it also gave me an even better idea. I don't know when was the last time you've actually played on your Saren, but if you. No, wait, you don't have. You never. Did you ever subsume Oraxia or no?
Nope.
Damn it. Never mind, I just grabbed that. I was gonna say, what if you put the web ability on your Saren? Oh, that'd be sick. You probably don't want to farm for another Araxia either, do you?
Not to the moment, no. If I put any green shards on any Warframe, it would be my main Warframe for these weapons.
The main, which is Chroma.
It's Chroma.
As I said, chroma.
I have 2 green shards that I had never even touched. And it won't hurt
You got them from the computer thing in the 1999, didn't you?
I
As
believe
rewards?
yeah, I believe so.
You never created them yourself.
No, because I don't know how.
They do show you how to make them. You can make topaz, architrave, or emerald ones.
Yeah, but I don't know what colors you need to make the green.
I think it is red and yellow. Or no, it's blue and yellow, mid green. That's how you know it's closed. We're not doing too well.
They're not. Well, they're not dropping anything to give us capsule pieces. That's the problem.
Life support has been replenished.
I can get on my necros if you need me to.
That's entirely up to you.
Well, alright, we can dip in 10 minutes. And you did say you wanted to make some shards, so...
Well, I don't have shards to make shards for the green. I will have to deposit a lot of shards of a lot of Warframes to do that.
Well, if I remember, it's blue and yellow that would make... now, red and yellow make the topaz ones, and blue and yellow make the green ones. And you got a lot of yellow shards.
Yeah, I got 15 of them.
I don't want to know how many I have. I have...
Too many.
Yes, I have too many. I actually started putting them in Warframes I don't even care about. I put a couple on my list, but although I actually do like there is a few things I do like about the yellow shards. Don't immediately dismiss them as useless. They do have some use. If you if you want a Warframe with good parkour and velocity, like, you know, your bullet jump speed and everything, you definitely will get your money's worth out of those Arkham shards, the yellow ones. I've actually seen people use it specifically especially for melee combat. And what they do is they kind of do that dodge roll thing. They move like the way I do sometimes. They move like Dogger, and like the amount of distance you can cover and shit when you're just dodge rolling and bullet jumping, like you can actually move faster than sprint speed. Like it's actually better than sprint speed sometimes.
We can go right now if you want.
I was about to say, just head out.
You know what's funny? I don't even know how to activate its ink form for this weapon. It just happened automatically.
You have to build up a 6x multiplier combo, and then you do a heavy attack.
What counts as a combo? Just randomly, just attacking?
You have to do a lot of light attack. Oh, alright, so for your dual axes, I would recommend you putting on galvanized reflex, because what that will do... Oh, daggers.
Yeah, they're daggers.
They're axes.
Well,
they're axes.
They look like daggers to me.
But they're axes. What you want to do is, what you could do to actually help increase his Incanon chances, you can... Well, alright, so if you're building for combo, you might want to use galvanized reflex, focus energy, anything that involves combo counter. And for those who actually, like, if you're... Alright, let me get on my Necros. God, I have not been on him in forever.
I've activated it twice pretty quickly.
Then you don't need to worry about changing anything then. Necros. There he is.
I want to check
oh
and
my
see.
God, dude, I have not been on him in a while. And by the way, he's actually the only other Warframe that is not my Limbo, all four of them, that has all blue shards. He has all blue shards.
This weapon has a 52.5% crit chance and a 3x crit damage.
Oh.
That's by default.
I just realized that I have a pretty solid...
I could put Blood Rush on it.
I actually have a solid build for my Necros on here. I am going to use my Thermal Transfer build, though.
Because Blood Rush does give me a 40% crit chance. Um, I want to check, see if I have any. 90% crit chance. What do you think would be better? A copper color card that gives you a 90% crit chance, or Blood Rush? It gives you a 40% crit chance.
What's your critical chance right now?
It's a 52.5.
What was the mods you were talking about?
Blood Rush gives me a 40% crit chance, and the other one gives me 90 for the copper one.
I would go with Blood Rush. That one increases your critical damage per combo multiplier. Oh, let me take a look at something real quick. What was the gold? What was the bronze one you were talking about?
It's a 90% crit chance.
Oh, that's what the hell is it called? Blood Rush increases your critical chance stacks by 40. All right, Blood Rush increases your critical chance. What's the name of the bronze card you're talking about?
Check.
Is it called Organ Shatter?
Yeah. Oh, that's
Oh yeah,
critical. That's critical damage, not crit chance.
Well, if you have galvanized steel on, you probably don't need to worry too much about crit chance because once you start killing enemies, you'll start building up that crit chance anyway.
My crit damage is a 3x. I could go with Organ Shatter.
You can.
Or is no. This gives me 110 crit chance. What for heavy attack on melee kill, critical damage for 20 seconds or up for 4x.
I'm ready when you are.
I'm not sure which one I should go with, Blood Rush or Organ Shatter.
I'd go with Organ Shatter.
I'm gonna have to wait on that because I can't put it on white yet until I can set them. Oh yeah, I wanted to check its thing real quick. It's inking and sending thingies. I don't know what I even have on for them. Crease. So
I gotta think about it.
I have this gives me a combo 7 plus combo duration. Plus combo duration increases.
Well, combo duration allows you to stay with your combo longer before it
know.
decays and resets. Oh.
The one I'm using right here gives me damage by 90% for 5. Those are the toxin clouds I leave on the ground, so I can do like a 90 plus something for the toxin gas. That's default, I can't change that. Increases base stats chance by 34%.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Killing an enemy with 3 plus toxin stacks. 3 no.
Distract the infested while a lone Tenno operative hunts for supplies. Set off the alarms to start.
Back.
I was.
Wow, we're here.
Oh yeah, I brought us here.
The
I was
infested
thinking
are
about
releasing
taking 2
toxic
red
spores
shards
into
off
the
your
area.
Kurama and put
The
the 2
emergency
green
life
ones on them
support
for the
I'm
toxin
delivering is
damage
your
for these
only
melee
chance for
weapons.
survival.
Well, he will benefit. It won't hurt him really at all if I take 2 extra shards off him.
That's not what I'm laughing about.
What?
I don't know, just random stuff. Not 8 o'clock yet, but... Alright. I would say, you know what's funny? If I actually were to ever take a break from Limbo, most likely I would either be on Oberon or my Necros. No. I would probably be playing on Necros. He may not be, he is actually a little bit more popular, but he's still kind of uncommon. You are more likely to find Necros in the game than you are to find
I know. Prepare for life support.
I don't know. I'm having trouble trying to figure out what I want to say. Whatever. Alright, time to summon some shadows. And then because I am a very unique build on... you know, I should make a video on Necros, but I never really bothered because not a lot of people would ever probably watch it.
Yeah, you never know. It could be
That's true, you never know.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area.
My
Activating
shadows.
it will buy you more time.
Yeah, I can get the combo up pretty fast with these melee weapons as long as there's a large group of enemies.
Yep, that's the one downside to having such power. You gotta use it responsibly.
Alright, Uncle Ben.
Who?
Uncle Ben from Spider-Man.
You know, you're not the first person to literally say that. I still remember in ESO, I was actually like, I said something about use your power responsibly, and then one guy in the group told me, okay, Spider-Man. So many memories from ESO, and it's so annoying. My shadows are so short-lived. I did not build for duration. I have not built for duration on my Necros. He is exclusively surviving. And using thermal transfer on a Necros is disgusting because you're giving yourself, your allies, and your own shadows.
You know what else is disgusting?
Your weapons.
Well, that too, but also when you activate your tornadoes and your tornadoes go through the clouds, they pick up that toxin damage.
That toxin damage carries over. I've noticed that. Kind of.
Well, you probably would if you're on a Zephyr, though.
If I were on a Zephyr using the dual Ichor, yeah, I
another
probably
life support
would.
capsule.
It's interesting when you think about it. Thermal transfer is highly underrated.
You know what's funny? I'm actually doing 2 different elements with these weapons. My default for these weapons that I made is heat and viral. But I'm also doing toxin because of this toxin with this infinite form. So I'm literally doing 2 different elements with this weapon. I'm gonna die.
What?
I said I almost died.
You almost died?
Oh yeah, you gotta remember, I reset her, she's gonna be squishier.
Oh god, people in the clan are already saying about Alliance too. The first thing I saw as soon as they logged in the game today was no Alliance chat. Like, what happened? Are we going to war now? Clan wars? That's what the guy said. Check the Discord.
How about
no?
How about no? You just tell us what happened. How about that?
He said actually. What's his name? I'm not gonna say his name. He's actually very smart in using his words. He says, "I don't want to spread misinformation." That is a very smart thing to say. And when someone's asking, "Why can't you say it yourself?" It's like, I don't want to spread misinformation. He's like, "You don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on," and it is. And like, even if you do check Discord, chances are it might even forever. Like, I don't even have Discord. And
The only way they can, well, they would know if you actually just ask the clan leader.
sounds like some change coming down the pipeline. Ooh. Oh, okay, I don't know if it's just the dummy that I've taken a hybrid and I don't know why, but I am just like really fascinated by seeing what I'm seeing right now. Malice! Malice!
The operative has just
Malice.
made their first discovery. Keep up the
Okay,
good
that
work.
starts sounding a little silly.
When you are
there,
ready,
lad.
go to extraction.
Yarlai on top.
I also put reach. I don't have prime reach, so I just put reach on regular reach on these dual
Damn it.
ichors.
I'm so used to being on my limbo over the years and over time that being on other Warframes completely throws me off. I mean, I'm actually pretty good in sync with Necros. Don't get me wrong, I can play a mean Necros. But when it comes down to it, his fluid, it doesn't feel right at the end of the day. He feels like a vehicle that you would use only on a rare occasion, that you don't want to be seen as, hey, there goes that guy with that particular car that looks like it was made in the 1980s. Oh, are those fuzzy dice? And then you decide to take the hippie band instead. Like, that's what Necros is to me. Okay, let's do a better analogy here, a terminology, similar to what I just previously stated. In GTA Online, the Deluxo would be my Limbo, and the BF Surfer would be my Necros. I am ouching. I am owie over. Ow! Ow!
Are you dying?
I'm not as tanky, Ajay. I am actually just as tanky as I am on my Limbo, but I don't have the luxury of going in the Rift. Although I did just get this idea. What if I put Banish on Necros?
You do have distractions to keep you alive.
I do also have the option of putting Banish on. What do you think what Banish would do on Necros? Does banishing his shadows actually... Wait, wait. What if I use Rift Haven, the healing Rift ability, and use Banish, and then put it on my shadows? What do you think?
I think you're not gonna like it.
I think I'll give it a shot. I'm open-minded. I'm willing to try stuff. Ah! What's got thrown on the back?
I think you're just talking impulsively.
I can say the same for you using all the frames and sync. Now, you're trying stuff too, but at the end of the day, is it gonna work for you? Oh my god. My cheeks are feeling like they're going numb. Okay. I'm back. Excellent. Oh, it reset.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock.
That's actually another thing what I like about Warframe. It doesn't stay with the times too. Like the daylight savings time thing. Like when daylight savings time happens. Everything resets at 7. My god, I have to summon the shadows again. Alright, lighten my shadows up with fire damage. Yeah, I must have a summoner one in here too. Oh my god, dude, this is a lot stronger than I thought. Alright, summoning. You know what's funny? Every time we say the words, you know what's funny, it's not actually funny, but it's more amusing. Why do we say, you know what's funny? Do you think we say it out of convenience? Or do you think we say it out of necessity?
Don't know.
I think we say it out of convenience because in the right mind, when you say, you know what's funny? Oh shit! That's not funny! That's not funny at all! I'm coming! We're so far away!
Not that far.
Ow. Get on your feet! Here. I'll give you some fire damage to go with whatever you're using. This is, I would say this build right here is a very good support build. Not a foolproof one. Oh, I cannot believe I was thinking that. I remember that one day when I was in that dungeon in ESO, and that I was in a trial, and I was actually the tank, and I had one of the other people was a tank, and she
The longer you
just
fight,
telling me
the more
that I
successful we will
like
be.
how to tank that one boss, and I keep messing up because of like it's my first time fighting that one particular. I don't even remember the boss. I think it was a dragon boss or something. And then she's like, if you're unable to handle it, I'll take him. It's like, I'm doing it. I'm trying it. It's like, I don't know if I actually crafted enough potions for that. It was so long ago. I was such a different person back then. Oh my god, I gotta make my way back here before you die. Get down again. Oh, you see those, lots of ancients now. I'm gonna get him on our side for a little bit. We just gotta kill a couple of ancients. Did you, did you want to get out of here at 15? Or do you want to stay here?
We can dip at 20 if you want.
Okay, I just want to know ahead of time. I don't know if you want, like, if you wanted to reset her. Oh! Oh! Ancients! Oh, I have 10 allies on me now. I'm gonna keep my, squad healed. I'm really liking the idea of using Vanish with this Haven. I really am just curious. I am scientific curiosity is really getting like I understand your assumption saying you won't like what you're gonna do. I wonder, are you assuming that I would be setting myself up for disappointment, or
You had before.
or
Life support
you're
activated.
really saying what other people might think of you?
Nope. I'm thinking exactly what I'm thinking.
Necros, what the? Did you just banish me, Necros? The things people are gonna say. The things people are gonna say. That goddamn Necros is banishing people. LOL. Hashtag bad Necros. No, hashtag limbo Necros. What? I'm actually curious if my allies, if my summons will even actually attack, if they're even able to land hits. Because it's just like, because the shadows count as an ability, she do banish them. And if you're using Rift Haven, that's gonna automatically keep them healed. So as long as they're being healed, as long as you're banishing them and keeping them healed, but you have to go for duration too. Because you want to keep the enemies banished in the way too. You yourself may not be able to go in the rift, but you don't have to when you have your summons to do it for you. Not to mention the companion that you spawn with using duplex spawn.
You and your brain is bad.
That's the only thing she can do, dude. Give her some slack, bro. She's literally the weakest of all the anti-frames.
She's also teleporting away from me because she knows that she's gonna die extremely quick.
Yep. Unlike us, they don't fight modded. Imagine if oh my god. It'll be really funny. What would happen if you actually were able to customize your own anti-frame? If you were to build your own anti-frame and give it its own abilities and mod it, you know, for a challenge. Which one of the anti-frames would you use, and what would you mod it for?
Heat viral for melee weapon, radiation for gun.
Oh my god, dude, you're fucking evil. What kind of gun is it gonna be?
The Tord.
No. Oh my God, dude, you're giving me flashbacks of those fucking, those things. When we first played Warframe together, those years ago, when they actually did that, Nightwave thing with, Arlo and the Infestation, those two, like, at random times, those two things with those humanoid anti-frame things will show up out of nowhere, and they just kick my ass all the time. I was on a Volt, a baby Volt, and I had to use Shock Shield just to save my own ass. I was such a baby back then. I was like fighting silly divers, and like, oh my God, dude, I was like starting to learn how to block nearly halfway through that damn thing. Yes, I need to spawn more. Giving them blast damage now. I actually keep forgetting to keep them summoned. That's actually kind of like... And the playstyle for using Banish too. Let's go back to the idea of using Banish on a necklace. The playstyle would definitely be a little different. You'll definitely see yourself doing more spamming, but like I said, once the desiccation activates, who cares? You're not going to be keeping it up all the time. And using Rift Haven should be strong. It should be based on your ability strength or whatever. It should be strong enough to keep the shadows alive, so you don't have to spam them as much. But you're probably gonna spam them anyway to summon your companion clones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you said you wanted to leave at 20, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure. I want to get closer to you over here so you don't... Although the one thing I would say though is, how would others, like, aside from my own action, how would others see me banishing all these enemies and allies alike? Like, it would not be that hard. However, for you, you know what I'm gonna do, but, you know, with all that power, you gotta be responsible, so you have to give your allies, you know, foreshadow, like, hey, bear with me on this. Like, simply, if I tell them bear with me on this, it gives if you're smart, you would know exactly what that means. I would not need to explain it. But, you know, the general public in Warframe, now I'm not going to question their intelligence, but they may not understand what I'm actually trying to say. So I most likely would have to pick a more easier to digest message. Like, don't dodge roll. That would make it 100 times easier for you to understand. It's like, oh god, is he gonna be a Banish bot? Like, is he gonna be literally one of those limbos? And only gonna be, like, the bubbleless limbo? Like, there are builds for limbo that don't even use Cataclysm. You may have noticed that all my builds actually have access to the bubble. But I never actually truly built a build without the bubble. Like, what would happen if I replaced Cataclysm with, say, whatever? Like, I don't know. My shadows just keep dying so fucking fast. Mania. Shit, Mania.
Ah, they throw me off the map. Ah, bitch teleported me.
You also want to see what Tection has in store for us?
I haven't even been to what's his face either.
The Iron Wake?
No, that guy that comes like every other month.
Oh, Barrow?
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure
think he's gone. I think he's gone now.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he's gone.
He is.
The only thing I'm looking for what he's having is prime range for melee weapons. Prime reach.
Prime Reach. Alright, I'm gonna make my way to the exit now. Oh, my cat. I almost forgot that Gracie was here.
We will
Hi,
all share in this
Gracie.
bounty.
Oh, now she's
Hold
rubbing my
out
foot
as long
again.
as you can.
Oh my god, dude, that feels so good. Oh, god, that feels so good.
Do you hear yourself?
Yes, I do. She's literally headbutting my foot, and it just feels so good. It's like, dude, it does. Or whatever. Alright, I'm gonna try Banish. Let's see what the results are.
Oh, the melee weapon is max. She's at 26.
Damn it, dude. I forgot that you reset your axes too.
I might have to reset them tomorrow too, because I might look up a build video for them.
Affinity booster for 33 hours. How ironic that
You
I
know
actually end up
what? You know
getting
what's
that.
funny? You know the
And
stuff
what is
we're.
this?
You know the stuff that we're farming for. I got it as a reward. Oh, I got something in the mail. Oh, I'm.
Owie.
Skip.
Owie. Alright. I am going to sacrifice my Drawmaster build. That one I actually have Nourish on, which I think is kind of overrated. I don't think I need Nourish on. I've seen so many Necroses run it anyway, so it's like it's boring. Oh, this week's invigorations.
You said leave it on. You
Dante.
said leave it on both X's to remember, right? It's the remember and forget thing.
Oh, I don't remember.
I'm gonna assume it's the X's.
Take your chances. Alright, banish.
Yep, I was right.
Let's see. Full punch, I don't need that. Almost. Oh my god, Gracie's actually sitting on my left leg now. Alright. I gotta feed the baby now. You want some plants? Here, have some plants. Oh, you need some bile. Void gel orbs. I always like to see void gel orbs as like some kind of old shit resource. Sometimes I actually feel like I have to actually go to the colony ship just to farm for that stuff, and it's actually now it is not the worst thing to use though. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick. Despoil. Do I even have an Omniform available? I do.
I put Organ Shatter on, so now they have a 5.7 crit damage.
Rift Haven. I actually have enough capacity to put that on there, by the way.
What do I run on my fisties? I don't even remember what I run on them.
Dude. I want to broadcast this build. There.
I'm much running the same way as the dual Ichors. And yet the dual Ichors do like, I don't see much damage to do.
Alright, let me switch to a different weapon. You know what? I want to use my new sword.
Since I took
Which
since I took the slash damage, other slash mod off, it does it went from 14,000 to 13,000. What's the total? The total of damage is for element is 4,408.3.
I'm gonna use the toothpick. Grace. My fur baby.
Distract the infested while a lone Tenno operative hunts for supplies. Set off the alarms to start. A steady stream of toxic spores is being released into the air.
You ever notice when we
Hold on.
activate the
Emergency life
computer,
support
you
is
hear like a
inbound.
big gasp of breath?
Yeah.
It's like every time you activate it. Oh, can't damage these ones.
What ability not ready? I already killed like a dozen of them. Okay. Come on out. There we go. Alright, let's test this out.
Can't
Time for limbo
kill.
to be limbo.
Can't kill. You're not limbo though.
I am limbo. I just banished your ass.
You're in a necros. You're not limbo.
I can make it happen.
Can you?
Life support incoming.
Now the dodge ups. You can't kill these enemies.
Damn it, Jordan. Alright, time to banish my allies.
I've delivered a life
Oh my
support
god, it's
capsule to the
working.
area.
They're being
Activating it will
healed.
buy you more time.
Nice.
Goddamn limbo.
Yeah, I just realized something. If I keep healing my allies, they don't die. What's gonna be kind of funny is now the way I actually built him. I probably could have built him for more duration at that point, but like ironically, no. I put adaptation on Rapid User when it's on, and Arcane Blessing and Arcane Guardian. Basically, he's a tank. Not to mention his Arcane shards are basically the same layout, 3 in the armor and 2 in the health regen.
Prepare for life support.
The health regen actually kind of pays for itself, especially when you're running Necros' when you're running his ability. Desecrate, and you got Despoil on, you're always taking health damage. And having that health regen is a massive must for me. Like, it completely nullifies. Alright, here's the thing. If you have 2 Townforged Blue Shards and any of your Warframes, aside from,
Another life support capsule is now available.
what you call them, like, you know, like, not Eneros, but Nidus, the other one. I don't know what kind of health regen they actually get per second, unless you read their stats. Yeah, I just gotta let my shadows die out so I can get new ones. The sound sounds really different when you're not on Limbo.
I don't sound any different to me.
'They can't hurt me when they're in the rift.
Well, they can if they're
using their abilities, I know. Alright, time to summon.
$10K fire damage.
You know, I do kind of feel like a Limbo. I may not have access to going into the rift directly, but I do have access to the rift. Just partial access. Like, look at it this way. I can throw you in the cage, but I can't get in the cage with you. That's the perfect metaphor to putting Banish on your Warframe.
The operative
If you do not play as Limbo, and you put Banish on your any of the Warframe, you're gonna feel like you're like a Limbo. Probably you're gonna feel better than a Limbo, maybe. I just banished angst.
God damn green beam. Angst loves teleporting a lot.
I'll turn my chair back on. I feel like I'm melting for some reason. By the way, you putting Banish on my necklace also feels very good in a way, because when you're spamming that constantly, you're proccing your Banish clones. Which actually could damage enemies in the rift. And kill my shadows.
Gotcha.
God damn, you do feel pretty powerful on the... You just feel really, really powerful on the necklace. God damn. You're gonna... Oh, I do have a green. I actually have a shadow. One of my shadows is a Jade Eximus.
Green beamer?
Nope, never mind. No, it's not. I don't have any Eximus allies yet. I have to let them die.
You monster.
Actually, one of them just died, so... I may be able to heal them and stuff. However, alright. I gotta see if I can find an Eximus here to kill. There you are. Oh, that's a blast Eximus, nice.
Do you have Summoner's Wrath on him?
Yeah, I do. Why?
I was just curious if you did or not.
I don't think the tornadoes count as a summon, though.
I wasn't talking about me, I was talking about you.
Probably. Okay, I hope I actually got that second kill on that.
And no, they don't count as a summon because they're an element.
Did I just vanish ring with one of those?
I hardly doubt that. It's an ability. What?
Nothing. I feel like I'm mocking Limbo when I'm doing this. I am like infinite energy, so like I can vanish through it for as long as I have the energy and shit. Like I can literally vanish forever. Who's gonna run at equilibrium? And remember, they always poop out health orbs whenever you're desecrating, so...
Yep.
I could even banish my companion in the lip. That's just cute. There's my Jade Xmas unit. Misery.
I killed him so damn quick.
I saw that.
I killed him much faster than I did with I could with the fisties, and that's weird too because I put a lot in those fisties.
The longer you fight,
You know what's
the more
funny? I'm actually
successful you
using
will
the
be.
same build as the fisties on these dual ichors, and yet they outperform the fisties.
Oh, I can see that.
Even, you know what's funny? Even my fisties have a, you know, the purple card?
Yeah. Are you talking about the Riven?
Yeah, even with the Riven, they still can't compete with the dual ichors. What's up with that?
Stats. It's all about the stats at the end of the day.
I don't have any Riven mods in this dual ichors. Even though it even has a high, it's got 4 out of 5. I mean, it's literally almost max for its Riven slots. The Toxin Cloud and me attacking the anti-frame just stacked so much damage on him, but he couldn't do anything. He was pretty much dead. And I'm not even using green shards, and yet these Toxin Clouds, even at default, without the green shards, they do a shit ton of damage. Sure, I may not get the Toxin ability very quickly, but I can, like I said, it all depends on the enemies. What I mean by depending on the enemies, it depends how many are in that area. Because you have to literally attack multiple enemies in a rapid session to get the Incanon up and running for these melee weapons. And there's not enough enemies in that, like a horde of enemies in that area, you're not going to get it up.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna get it up.
I just got it again too, very quickly.
Damn, dude, that heal is strong.
Goddamn banishing limbo.
I'm banishing the enemies with you.
Not the ones they can't kill.
Well, I'll take care of that. My companions will take care of that.
I want to take care of that. I want kills.
God.
Damn it. I'm getting hungry for some reason.
Uh-oh.
I do have a high metabolism. I get hungry very quickly. I don't know. I asked Uncle David if having high metabolism is a bad thing, and he says no. What do you think?
No.
Yes, but you're going to be hungry more often, though.
You require more calories. That's it. You're not banished with me.
Because I'm trying to kill enemies, damn it. I'm stuck in a goddamn wall. God damn it. There we go. I got stuck between the crack of the stairwell and the wall of the stairwell.
I literally have to point and shoot sometimes.
Isn't that how it works?
I have default. I do have a slightly higher range, but I do have a cone. Like, I have to kind of just look at you to vanish you. That's how.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
This bitch is annoying because she always is constantly goddamn moving. I can't hurt her.
Oh no. Yep, you did. Gap's got her.
I was being green beamed.
Oh.
Range happy bitch ass limbo. Oh, gotta itchy my nose. By the way, these weapons have really high default range already. Even adding the default, the non-prime version of the range mod, you're increasing this already high range even higher than it already is. Because these currently have already got high range by default already. These enemies were just staying here AFK, they weren't even moving. I have never seen an enemy go AFK like that. It's like they just completely just shut down and it's like, we're just gonna stay in here and then hopefully they don't kill us. Stop it!
No, that's not what I might be laughing about either. I'm basically protecting you.
I don't need it. I just want to kill and massacre. And I can't do that. And I can't do that to certain enemies.
I know that. That's why I'm doing an experiment. You have to bear with me. The whole idea is how effective is how effective is Banish really?
They could not do this without you.
The way I see it is a cone, and you can. I think you can actually. Where are you? Oh, I gotta move that. I gotta move. God damn it, dude!
I did not dodge roll. It just ended on its own.
I saw that. I'm like I really don't want to say I'm rebanishing you. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Rebanishing.
The
whole experiment is to see how effective I can be as a healer.
Your banish does not last very long.
It's duration based. I can try to work around it.
You were gonna have to reset him properly to do that.
Probably. I can craft an Onyx one. I don't really mind. It'll give me something to do. It'll give me a project to do based on someone that besides Limbo.
This sounds like you're trying to make an alternative to Limbo.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you're right. That's actually a good idea. That's probably a good reason why I wanted to try to do that. Basically, filling in the blanks for me makes it easier. It's all a fair experiment at the end of the day for me, though. Like, in a way, it's like I'm trying to make something work. It's an experiment. I like how quickly I can heal my shadows with that.
You know what I was thinking? You know that build, that advantage build you had for your Limbo? Why didn't you just make that into a bandage healer build?
Oh, we can do that. Do you want to get out of here?
Well, you already reset him back to his default, though.
No, I can work around it.
Well, we can get out of here.
Yeah, we can. I think we spent enough time in here.
I go down. I got pee. I'm floating.
I assume that's a good idea. It's a good thing I suggested we do. I don't want you to damage your bladder. You don't want to.
How the hell did I? Oh, come on, game. Somehow somehow I end up back up to the top because of the GPSing in the game. I mean, you can still use. I mean, you can still try it with your Necros if you want. But I was just thinking that instead of scrapping the whole idea for your bandage build for your limbo, why don't you just turn that to like a bandage healer build like you're trying to do with your Necros?
That's actually a good idea. I will try
It is
sacrificing the
done,
bubble.
Tenno.
I don't really care too much for blood altar. It's disturbing to use, and it's kind of pointless to use as well.
184 kills and 1,000 melee kills.
Nice. Look at the amount of heals I did, though.
Ah, that's quite a bit of heals.
I think it's overdoing it, though.
Pills on my finger.
Alright. We'll take off Blood Altar. I'm actually going to replace the bubble with a different ability.
Set this so I can
Alright.
have more. I'm gonna put on Power Drift. She'll be fully leveled up. Yeah, it was a. What am I using for melee influence? Why am I using that? I'm not using any electricity.
Dude, I've used Wrathful Advance on my Limbo a few weeks ago, and it feels really weird.
Huh. Gain 30% melee damage for every 200 crit? Is that Current is crit, right? Critical? It's melee retaliation. Oh, that's for shields. Never mind. On ability cast, gain 60% damage on melee stacks. Seconds.
Oh, balls. It's almost time to get off anyway.
It is.
Hmm. I'm literally looking for an ability to use. Worth
Goodbye
using
and have a
anyway.
good night.